So, what if I told you that one of Canada's biggest hospitality networks isn't actually a hotel chain? I mean, think about it. It rivals the big names, but it's probably not one you've ever considered. What could it possibly be? Picture this. Every single summer, from about May to August, thousands upon thousands of rooms suddenly become available. And they're all managed by a single, coordinated type of organization across the entire country. And nope, this isn't some temporary pop-up. It's a huge, highly organized operation that happens like clockwork every year. And we're not talking about, summer backpackers here. These places are hosting major conferences, international delegates, corporate retreats, serious professional events. So who's running this whole show? Well, you might be surprised. It's Canada's universities and colleges. Right, so this whole operation has a name. It's a phenomenon known in the industry as conference season. This is the time when these quiet academic campuses completely transform into major players in the hospitality game. And let's be really clear here, conference season isn't just about renting out a couple of empty dorm rooms. No, this is a full-scale transformation. We're talking about a high-volume, incredibly intense business cycle that requires absolute military-like precision to pull off. I mean, the scale is just staggering. We're not talking a handful of rooms. We're talking hundreds at every single institution. And when you add all of those up, you get this massive, temporary hospitality ecosystem that literally stretches from coast to coast. So, you've got to be asking the obvious question. Why? Why on earth go through all this trouble? Well, let's unpack the business case behind this incredible annual flip. And when you look at the strategy, it's actually pretty brilliant. First off, universities get to monetize their biggest assets, their dorms, their classrooms, which would otherwise just sit empty all summer. This creates a really significant new revenue stream. But it's more than that. It's about creating this fully integrated experience where they can offer lodging, meeting spaces, and dining all in one spot to support major national and international events. Okay, so how on earth do they pull this off every year? Well, it all comes down to something known as the Great Summer Flip, that incredibly rapid shift from serving students to delighting professional guests. And this chart just perfectly shows the huge shift in mindset that has to happen. During the school year, everything is focused on education for students. The pace is slow, semester long, but then boom, summer hits, and the entire focus flips to hospitality for delegates and guests. The pace becomes this rapid, high-turnover whirlwind, and the number one goal of the infrastructure isn't learning anymore, it's guest satisfaction. It is a completely different world. Understand, the timeline for this is insanely tight. In May, the second students are out the door, it's a mad dash to convert everything. June and July are just back-to-back events, peak season. And by August, they're already winding down and starting the flip back to get the campus ready for students in September. There is just zero room for error. Probably guess, trying to run a high-volume hotel inside a building that wasn't really designed for it, well, that creates some serious challenges. This is where you see the immense pressure that gets put on the university's infrastructure. And this quote from the source material really just nails it. It's not a small problem, it's extreme pressure. The entire system, from the beds and desks to the cleaning staff and the supply chains, is pushed to its absolute breaking point. So let's break down where that pressure actually comes from. First off, you've got rapid turnover. A student stays for months, right? But a conference guest might only stay for one night. That means constant cleaning, constant prep. Then you add the sheer wear and tear on all the furniture, and you have to do it all with basically no downtime for maintenance or repairs. It's a brutal cycle. Okay, so with all these challenges, how do some universities absolutely crush it? Well, it comes down to a complete shift in their mindset. They have to stop thinking like a school and start thinking like a high-performance hospitality business. This is where that mindset shift really becomes crystal clear. Traditionally, when buying furniture for a dorm room, you might focus on how it looks or getting the lowest initial cost. But for conference season, that model just falls apart. The high-performance focus is all about life cycle value, durability, and operational consistency. It's a total pivot in how they buy things. So, the whole strategy really boils down to three key things. Number one, you have to prioritize durability above absolutely everything else. You need stuff that can take a beating. 2, demand efficiency. That means things that are easy to clean, easy to maintain, so you can speed up that critical room turnover time. And 3, ensure consistency, so every single guest gets that same reliable professional experience every single time. And when they make this strategic shift, the payoff is huge. Just look at this. By investing in the right performance-driven infrastructure, universities get much faster room turnover, they see a huge drop in maintenance issues and costs, and, this is the big one, guest satisfaction goes way up. It's a win-win-win. So here's the big takeaway, the most important thing to remember. For the universities that get this right, conference season isn't just some summer side gig. It's a core, strategic business operation that demands serious planning and very serious investment. And really, this final quote just wraps up everything we've talked about perfectly. In this high-stakes world of university hospitality, success isn't about luck. It all comes down to having infrastructure. The beds, the furniture, the systems that performs reliably, day in and day out at a massive, massive scale. It really makes you think, doesn't it? I mean, if universities are secretly doubling as one of the country's biggest hotel networks, what other huge hidden industries are operating right in front of our faces, just waiting for us to notice?